Psalms 127 verse 3. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. Children are a legacy, an inheritance, ancestry, lineage, patrimony from the Lord. The children in your care are a valued asset from God. They carry a higher weight of value than your job and career ambitions. To make them succeed, you have greatly succeeded in life. Mold your children with character, with godliness. Give them roots to be able to stand in the storms of life. Give them wings so that they can fly free to fulfill their God-given potential. Give them things that last, like moral character, values, conviction, passion, and vision. These virtues will tell you managed well your heritage. Deepen your children's character so deep in God that even the most secular professor cannot wash their character away. Fathers in the ancient times were instructed to bring up their children with discipline and instruction that comes from the Lord. In our time, greed was punishable. Being rude and unkind was not acceptable. We did not have much, but we were taught to be content with what we had. Teach your heritage to be thankful for what they have and patient for what is yet to come. Don't take a loan to please them. As they return to school, remind them, go mix up with others, but don't lose your identity. Don't become like them, but stand out with your outshining character and godliness. But we often go missing at the molding wheel where these virtues and disciplines are built. At a time when our kids are craving for affirmation, we leave them in the full-time care of a maid and a driver. Uganda Bureau of Statistics shows that about 30% of people are single parenting. In Genesis 3:9, God asks Adam, "Where are you?" It was a question of position. It was a question of man's absence in his headship. Where are you? It bothered God that man went out missing on the molding wheel. Does it bother us today that men are missing in their parenting roles? This notion of saying, I have paid the fees, I have met all the bills, facilitated the trip, what else do they need from me? Such a talk comes from men who are sponsors, not parents. Behind the fences of the schools, they wait for you on visiting days, wishing you could come and pay a visit, but in vain. Thus, your children have everything paid for, but rank so low in self-esteem. Your presence or absence increases or decreases your children's self-worth. There are no billions of shillings that can buy self-esteem. That's why rich kids also cry when dad is abroad and it is the school parents' day with the driver in the audience standing in for dad. Lavish your kids with time, not material things. Build memories